Wherever you are right now, you've made it to the end of the day, and that's enough. There's nothing left to do tonight, nowhere else to be. No one needs anything from you now. This time, the rest of this evening, it all belongs to you. So before we begin, let's just take a moment to get comfortable. Let your head sink into the pillow. Let it feel heavy and supported and soft. Let your shoulders soften and feel them drop just a little away from your ears. There. Take a slow breath in through your nose and let it go slowly through your mouth. Good. And one more, even slower this time. Breathing in, 2, 3, and letting it go, soft and long and unhurried. You don't need to follow this story closely. You don't need to remember any of it. There won't be anything to figure out, and nothing is going to happen that you need to be ready for. The words are just here to keep you company. A soft, quiet voice to drift along beside as you fall asleep. So if your mind wanders off, that's perfectly fine. And if you drift away before the story ends, that's perfectly fine too. That's rather the point. Whenever you're ready, let's begin. Imagine for a moment that it's the very end of a winter evening. You're walking along a narrow path, and the path is covered in soft, fresh snow. It's the kind of snow that has been falling gently all day, unhurried, settling over everything like a thick, quiet blanket. The light is fading now. The sky has turned a deep, dusky blue, the color it goes just after sunset, when the day lets go and the night begins to settle in. 1 or 2 early stars have appeared far above, faint and silver, glimmering through the last of the falling snow. And ahead of you, just a little way down the path, there's a small wooden cabin. You can see the warm glow of a light in its window, a soft, golden light, gentle and welcoming, glowing out across the snow. And a thin ribbon of smoke is rising from the chimney, curling slowly up into the still evening air. You already know that this is where you're going. This is the place, and there's no rush to get there. So you simply walk, one slow step after another, your boots pressing softly into the snow. Each step makes the faintest sound, a soft, muffled crunch, and then quiet again. Crunch and quiet. The cold air is clean and crisp against your face, but you're wrapped up warmly, so you don't mind it at all. In fact, it feels rather nice. The cool air and the warm glow of that little window growing closer and closer with every step. All around you, the snow keeps falling, slowly, softly, drifting down through the still air, in no hurry at all, the way snow does on a quiet night. It settles on your shoulders, light as feathers. It settles on the branches of the trees, and on the fence posts, and on the path behind you, softening the whole world and quieting it until there's almost no sound left at all. And now you reach the cabin. There are a few wooden steps leading up to a small covered porch, and you climb them slowly. 1, 2, 3, and you're there. Under the shelter of the porch, the snow can't reach you, and it's very still. You pause for a moment here at the door, and you turn to look back the way you came. From up here, you can see the whole quiet landscape laid out before you. The dark shapes of the trees, their branches heavy with snow. The soft, white hills rolling gently away into the distance. And your own footprints leading back along the path, already beginning to soften and fill as the snow keeps falling. It's so peaceful, so perfectly still. Nothing moving out there at all, except the snow drifting endlessly down and the faint, far-off sway of the trees somewhere at the edge of the world. You take one more slow breath of that clean, cold air, and then you turn and you reach for the door. The handle is smooth and worn under your hand. You lift the latch, and the door opens with a soft, low creak, and a wave of warmth rolls out to meet you. You step inside, and you close the door gently behind you. And just like that, the cold of the evening is left outside where it belongs. And here, everything is warm, everything is soft and golden and still. The whole cabin is just one cozy room. And it's exactly the sort of place you'd hoped it would be. Over to one side, there's a small fire burning low in a stone fireplace. The flames are soft and orange, swaying gently, and every now and then the wood settles with a quiet little crackle, and a few tiny sparks drift up and fade. The firelight flickers across the wooden walls, and it makes the whole room glow, warm and amber and soft at the edges. There are no harsh lights in here, nothing bright, just the gentle glow of the fire and one small lamp in the corner, turned down low. In front of the fire, there's a deep, comfortable armchair with a thick woolen blanket folded over the back of it, and it's facing the window so that you can sit and watch the snow as it falls. There's a soft rug under your feet, a few shelves of well-loved books along one wall, and the whole room smells faintly of wood smoke and something warm and sweet, like cinnamon perhaps, lingering gently in the air. You take off your coat and your boots, and you leave them by the door, and already you can feel the warmth of the room beginning to soak into you, easing into your fingers and your shoulders and your tired feet. Over near the fire, there's a small iron kettle resting on the warm stone hearth, and you think perhaps that a warm drink would be a lovely thing on a night like this. So you lift the kettle and you fill it, set it down close to the fire to warm. And then you simply wait, in no hurry at all, watching the flames while the kettle slowly heats. After a little while, it begins to make a soft, low sound. A gentle whisper at first, then a quiet, steady hum. The warm, familiar sound of water coming slowly to the boil. You make yourself a drink, something warm and soft and soothing. Perhaps a tea with honey. The steam rises up from the cup in slow, curling ribbons, and you breathe it in, warm and sweet and gentle. You wrap both your hands around the cup, and you feel the warmth of it seeping into your palms, into your fingers. And you stand there for a moment by the fire, just holding it, feeling the heat, breathing the soft, sweet steam, while outside, beyond the window, the snow keeps falling, silent and slow. So now you cross the room slowly, and you sink down into that deep, soft armchair, and it holds you. It's exactly as comfortable as it looked. The cushions are soft and yielding, and they seem to wrap around you gently as you settle back. You set your warm drink down beside you within easy reach, and you take the woolen blanket from the back of the chair and you draw it over yourself, over your legs, up to your chest. It's heavy and warm and soft, and the weight of it feels lovely. That gentle, comforting weight settling over you. You let yourself sink a little deeper into the chair, and you feel how heavy your body has started to become in the nicest possible way. Warm and heavy and still. Your feet are warm now, tucked beneath the blanket. Your hands are warm, resting softly in your lap, and the whole front of you glows gently with the heat of the fire. There's nothing pulling at you, no thoughts that need thinking tonight. You can let all of that go now. Let it drift away, like the smoke up the chimney, gone into the quiet dark. And as you settle, you begin to notice the soft sounds of the cabin all around you. The fire, first of all, that gentle crackle and pop of the burning wood, slow and random and soothing. A soft little snap, and then quiet. A low, warm crackle, and then quiet again. And underneath that, if you listen, the faint hush of the wind outside, far away and gentle. It moves around the cabin, soft and slow, brushing against the walls, sighing past the window, and then fading off again into the night. Somewhere in the room, there's an old clock, ticking quietly to itself, slow and steady and even. Tick, tick, tick. A soft, patient sound, marking the slow and easy minutes of the night. You don't have to count them. You don't have to follow them. They simply pass, gently, one after another, all on their own. And beneath all of it, the deep, soft quiet of the snow, that perfect, muffled stillness that comes when the whole world is covered in white. a stillness so complete that it almost has a sound of its own, a soft, low hush wrapping all around the little cabin and around you, holding everything safe and quiet and calm. After a while, your eyes drift across the room to the shelves of old books along the wall. They're well loved, those books. Their spines are soft and worn, and in the warm light of the fire, they make the room feel even cozier, even safer, like a place where many quiet evenings have been spent before, just like this one. The small lamp in the corner glows softly, low and golden. It doesn't light the whole room. It just casts a warm, gentle pool of light, soft at the edges, fading gently into shadow. And the shadows in here aren't sharp or cold. They're soft and round and warm. The kind of shadows you find in a place that's safe. There's nothing in this room that you need to do. Nothing to read, nothing to tend to. The fire will look after itself. The night will look after itself. You can simply sit here, warm and still, and let the quiet evening wrap around you, softer and softer with every passing moment. After a while, you turn your gaze to the window. Beyond the glass, the night has settled in completely now, deep and dark and soft. And against that darkness, you can see the snow, still falling, still drifting down, the way it has all day. The flakes catch the warm light from the window as they fall, glowing for just a moment, little flecks of gold against the dark, before they settle silently into the deep white below. There's no sound to it at all. The snow falls in perfect silence, down and down and down, slow and soft and endless. You watch one single flake drifting lazily down, turning and tumbling so gently until you lose it among all the others. And then another, and another. It's the most peaceful thing in the world, watching the snow fall like this. There's a rhythm to it, slow and soft and steady, and you feel yourself beginning to settle into that rhythm. Your breathing slowing to match the slow, drifting fall of the snow. In and out, slow and soft. The fire crackles quietly beside you. The blanket is warm and heavy across your chest. The clock ticks gently somewhere in the room. And outside, the snow keeps falling endlessly into the deep and gentle night. And here, in this warm and quiet place, you can feel the whole long day beginning, at last, to fall away from you. Whatever happened today, whatever you carried, you can set it down now. You don't need to hold any of it anymore. Not tonight. Imagine, if you like, that each small worry is just a snowflake drifting down outside the window, landing softly and disappearing into the deep, quiet white. One by one, they settle and they fade, and one by one, they let you go. There's nothing left to solve tonight, nothing left to carry. The day is over now, and it was enough. You did enough. And now it's time simply to rest. You feel lighter somehow, softer, as though the warmth of the room is slowly dissolving everything that was tight or tired or heavy, easing it out of your shoulders, out of your hands, out of your mind, until there's nothing left but warmth and quiet and the slow, soft falling of the snow. And now, with nothing left to carry, you can let your whole body grow soft and heavy, slowly, one part at a time. Start, if you like, with your feet, warm beneath the blanket. Let them grow heavy. Let them sink. There's nothing they need to do now, so let them rest completely. And let that soft heaviness rise slowly up through your legs. Feel them grow warm and loose and heavy, sinking down into the chair, held and supported and still. Let it move up gently through your back and your stomach, rising and falling with each slow, easy breath. Feel your whole body being held by the chair now, fully supported, so that you don't have to hold yourself up at all. You can simply let go. Let your hands grow soft. Let your fingers uncurl and rest. Let the heaviness spread up through your arms, warm and loose, and into your shoulders. And feel your shoulders sink one more time, soft and low. All the tightness in them just melting away into the warmth. Let your neck soften. Let your jaw unclench and rest. Let the small muscles around your eyes grow still and smooth. And let your whole face soften completely as the warmth of the fire glows gently against it. Your whole body is heavy now, warm and soft and still, held by the chair and the blanket and the quiet of the room. There's nothing left to do, nothing left to hold, nowhere left to go, just to rest here in the warmth, while the snow keeps falling, soft and slow, outside the window. You're so warm now, so comfortable, so wonderfully, heavily relaxed. You can feel it in your whole body, that lovely, sinking heaviness, as though the chair is holding you, and the blanket is holding you, and you don't have to hold anything at all anymore. You can just let go. Your eyelids have grown heavy, heavier with every slow breath. And it would be so easy now, so easy, just to let them close. There's no reason to stay awake, nothing to wait for. The fire will burn soft watch it or not. So you let your eyes close, and the warm glow of the room fades softly to a gentle golden dark. And still, in your mind, you can see it. The snow drifting down, slow and soft and endless. The crackle of the fire grows quieter now and farther away, like a sound from another room, and the warmth wraps all around you and holds you as you sink down deeper and softer and slower, down like the snow, down into the warm and quiet dark. There's nothing left to do now, nothing at all, just to rest here, warm and safe and held, while the snow keeps falling outside the window, quietly, softly, all through the long, gentle night. So drift now, just drift. Let the warmth carry you, and the quiet, and the slow, soft falling of the snow, down and down and away. Sleep well.